Greetings from the California Zephyr. My friend Noah and I are taking the train from Chicago to San Francisco, making stops along the way using the USA Rail Pass, and this leg of the journey is 19 hours long. Here's what it's been like. The train leaving Glenwood Springs was delayed a few hours, but I've dealt with fully canceled flights, so that's honestly not a big deal. Noah and I did co-working, and then I went on a walk. The station there is so old-timey and cute. When we got to our seats, our car smelled like diapers, so we went to the dining car and asked if there were openings because we had been wanting to try dinner anyway. If you're in coach, dinner's $45 and includes a cocktail, a salad, an entree, and a dessert. If you're in a sleeper car, meals in the dining car are included, but a thing I really like is you have to sit with strangers. The couple in their late 70s that we sat with, Penny and Mitch, were the best, and we laughed so hard and they gave us really good advice. The four of us stayed in the dining car after everyone else left, and we had to get kicked out. Since our train was delayed, it was dark out and there were no views, but that still didn't lend itself to us being bored. We sat in the observation car and looked at the darkness and laughed from 6:20 p.m. to 1:52 a.m. Noah removed my splinter that I've been ignoring since Monday. At a fresh air stop, he led us in sun salutations and I did 30 jump squats, which earned me bingo. We went down to the cafe car a bunch of times to talk to Ken, the guy who runs it. At first, I think we annoyed him, but then he got attached. Love you, Ken. We stayed up till almost 2 so we could get off the train at the fresh air stop in Salt Lake City since I had never stepped foot in Utah before. Then we slept in our seats and had pretty bad sleep as expected, but we woke up in Nevada and it was so gorgeous. We checked in with Ken and got coffee and breakfast and told him he's like our train dad. We also saw Gliss, a friend we made the night before, and it makes you feel safe and cozy to see the same people over and over again. Perks of a 19-hour ride. To manage your expectations, many of the people you meet on the train are going through a really hard time. They might be on the no-fly list, they might smell or have open sores. But one of the things I told Noah about my beliefs the night before is that Jesus turns everything upside down and cares about hurting people that everyone else tries to overlook, and that's why I love him so much. I think Jesus would have loved the train. It's healthy and important to share space with people who have different life experience than you, and the fact that we get to do that while looking out the window at the most gorgeous views makes me never want to stop riding the train. Noah and I shared a Spotify jam and listened to moody music, and I looked out the window and cried a little. There's a song by Sleeping at Last called Saturn where he says how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. I feel that so strongly. These 19 hours flew by. The books we brought to read make me laugh every time I see them because we haven't gotten close to bored enough to read. I'm so grateful for my friendship with Noah, and I feel very, very rich. Anyway, we got off the train in Reno, and we have some interesting plans for our time there. Thanks for following along.